Got me?
Yep.
All right.
Sounds good.
Good deal.
I can't.
Have some Mingy.
This is a Mingy moment.
If you're dealing with a sports injury, UK Healthcare Orthopedic Surgery and Sports Medicine is here to help you get back on your feet. Ranked as high-performing by US News and World Report, the same physicians who take care of UK athletes are here to offer expert sports medicine care for you and your family. UK Healthcare Orthopedic Surgery and Sports Medicine, official healthcare provider for the KHSAA.
Is your garage a total nightmare? It's time to live the dream with Hello Garage. Imagine pulling into your garage with a beautiful durable floor coating, super strong customized storage and organization. We're talking a total garage makeover, all in just about a day, and all from Hello Garage. Call Hello Garage today for your free estimate and make your dream garage a reality.
Hello Garage.
Garage a total nightmare? Live the dream with Hello Garage. We're talking flooring, storage, and more, all in just about a day. Call Hello Garage today to make your dream garage makeover a reality.
Hello Garage.
Neighbor helping neighbor. At Whitaker Bank, we believe in giving back to our communities. Through our many sponsorships, we help provide our fellow Kentuckians with family-friendly fun and events, and scholarships to help students reach their dreams. We know you need banking to be fast and easy. We help with personalized services like mobile deposit. Get the app today and app, snap, deposit. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome into Eastern Kentucky University. It's the 11th Region Girls Championship game, Julie. It's happening live right here in Richmond, Kentucky. And we've got Lexington Catholic taking on Frederick Douglass here tonight. What can you tell us about tonight's game?
I'll tell you what, it is going to be a phenomenal matchup, William. I just cannot wait because you are displaying one of the most premier athletes and athletic displays on the court tonight. So I anticipate a great game. I cannot wait for the matchup to even start. We got an athletic bunch from Douglas, and then you got a crew from Lexington Catholic who the momentum is, in their favor right now is because they knocked off Franklin County. So that was just a huge game, and for both teams. So here you got Lexington Catholic also, who hasn't been here. Actually won the tournament since 2008, William, and Douglas, who's never even been this far in the tournament, nor won the tournament. So we'll see if, who can make history tonight.
Yeah, Douglas and Lexington Catholic, they're playing not only the girls' championship here tonight, but they'll also be playing the boys' championship on Monday. That's going to be the same matchup there. But on paper, it looks like Douglas might be the favorite coming into this one.
Yeah, you never know, but I don't know. It's come March, like anything can happen in March, so you never know about the favorite thing. I don't really pay attention to that, William, because it's all 0-0 when it comes, in March. Also, when they talk about, earlier in the year, Douglas did favor Lexington Catholic 71-62 was the last meeting, but, there was a lot of things that have changed since then. I know that Lexington Catholic Brett's is back, so she's a big spark off the bench, probably one of the greatest 6 men in the 11th region. So we'll see how that plays out.
Absolutely. So, and I'm going to try not to say absolutely so much like I did that last game. When I say that, I'm just agreeing with what you're saying, of course. But so we got about 5 minutes before we start this one. The keys to the game tonight, I don't know if you know Douglas very good. I certainly have only seen them one time so far this season, so I'm probably not the right guy to say, who's who. But tonight, with you seeing them a few times this season, who's got to step up for them?
I'll tell you what, Nia Rhodes, the hot hand, has to hit some shots from the outside. Jamira Christian, she has to she's a stick that stirs the drink, so she's got to be able to have a phenomenal game. And then also Darrington, who's back from a 2-week injury, played her first game in the semis from a 2-week injury. She's got to have a good game. So they also must rebound. They must play solid defense and be able to feed the post to establish an inside-out game, William.
All right, so and then Lexington Catholic, who I have seen a whole bunch on the season, they've got to they got to have somebody else step up. When they played that last game against Douglas, you had 3 that really stepped up for them, but you got to have that 4th person really in there. And quite honestly, Douglas is going to send you probably 7 or 8 deep off the bench. You got to do the same thing. I think you got to play a perfect game tonight against Frederick Douglass.
Oh yes, and the likes of KT and Mary Martin Hampton. I have a niece, her name's Mary Margaret, so I can kind of get it twisted. And Kennedy is going to have a step up and play huge tonight. So I would anticipate them having great games. And then also they're going to have to value each possession. So each possession is crucial. And, I look for them also. They're very quick, so be able to force Douglas into turnovers and also win the rebound margin.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I stopped myself there. Yes, ma'am. So, we've got a good officiating crew here this week for the 11th region. I believe it's officials out of the 9th that have came over here to do this thing. But this is going to be a good old-fashioned what we call a barn burner here in Kentucky between these two teams.
Yes, that's right. So you need to buckle up, and because this is going to be a tough game, and it's going to be what team has the hot hand and, the game of runs also. So you never know which direction that's going to take and how they can respond and who also can stay out of foul trouble, because as we talked about, there's about 3 people from Douglas who needs to stay on the floor. And then also there's 3 on Lexington Catholic that have to stay on the floor at all times as well. And they also have to have stellar games.
If this Frederick Douglass team, if this is not their year, the next couple of years are going to be scary good for this team too. I don't see on their roster here from the KHSA, I only see 1 senior listed on the team.
Yes, and that's Jamira Christian.
Yeah.
She's having herself a great game as of late, and she does a really good job making others look good around her. So hats off to Jamira Christian for, being a good leader. And sometimes that's good, just being the only leader, because she's their only voice as far as, the lead voice there. And so she's a well-respected individual on the team.
All right, of course, Lexington Catholic over there, they've got several seniors on the team. And with that being said, this is do time or don't.
It's like it's do or die, William.
What kind of legacy are you leaving behind? Now, granted, you can always talk about, hey, we were that one team in 4 years. that beat Franklin County.
Yes,
That's something they can always talk about.
Yeah, that classic cliche case of David versus Goliath, they definitely slayed it. So they are playing some of their best ball they could possibly play in the tournament. So they're playing well, and I would anticipate Lexington Catholic carrying that out tonight and not to leave any stone unturned and leave any unfinished business.
All right, so we're getting ready to get this thing started here in about a minute. We're going to step out for a commercial break. We'll come back with the starting lineups here from Baptist Health Arena here at McBriar Court. McBriar, there you go, at Eastern Kentucky University.
Uncle Rick, what are you doing?
I'm trying to stay cooler in my man cave.
Well, this is a beer cave, and you can't stay in this cooler forever. But Clark's Pub and Shop can get you through the dog days of summer.
Whether it's fountain drinks at the lowest price or you're filling up the cooler for the family and friends, Clark's has the widest selection, the best prices, and the most helpful staff you'll find anywhere.
Beat the heat at Clark's Pub and Shop.
Return, refresh, refuel.
Whether it's a snack when you're heading out or restocking when you're heading home, Clark's Pump and Chop is the winning stop. From drinks to our awesome crispy, crunchy chicken, Clark's has the best selection, the best prices, and the best staff you'll find anywhere.
Clark's Pub and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Whether it's a snack when you're heading out or restocking when you're heading home, Clark's Pump and Chop is the winning stop. From drinks to our awesome crispy, crunchy chicken, Clark's has the best selection, the best prices, and the best staff you'll find anywhere.
Clark's Pub and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Prep-Spin is your school, your sport, your team, your game. And we bring you the 11th Region Championship here tonight from Eastern Kentucky University. Frederick Douglass taking on Lexington Catholic here in this one. And we're looking at the starting lineups. We'll turn it up here and let you guys listen in.
Number 3, Kate Baker. At guard, a sophomore. Number 4. Forward, a sophomore, number 12, Amaya Maxwell. And at forward, a junior, number 21, Ayana Pennington. The Lady Buckets are coached by Daryl Loverly. And now, let's meet the Lexington Catholic Lady Knights.
right, they call him Donald Tech over the PA. I guess that's the official.
His
list.
government name.
Lee Tech is that young man's name, who's over there on the sideline for Lexington Catholic. For Frederick Douglass, you got Daryl Moberly. And is it more? Yeah, Moberly.
DJ
That's right.
Moberly.
Yep. So, again, Douglas 23-8 coming in to this ball game. Lexington Catholic, Julie, is
19-10.
All right, so here we go. It's going to be Kennedy jumping one-on-one here with
Darrington.
All right, so Darrington. I couldn't see her number because she got her hair over her number there in the back. But Douglas has the tip. It's being held here by Christian. Over to Rhodes and back out top. Christian will run the offense here for Douglas. Little double pump, couldn't get it to fall. Rebound, put up and in. Count the bucket there for Darrington.
Nice job by Darrington as she was able to catch the ball in the air and put it up for 2.
2-0, and a steal here by Douglas, and it's going to be rebound by Douglas. They'll kick it back around. Our camera guy's gone in real far. I might have to tell him not to zoom in so much up there. That 3 no good. Battle for the boards. Boy, Douglas right off the bat, though, showing that they're going to be dominant on the boards.
Yes, and that's something that we talked about that Lexington Catholic Knights are going to have to do is they are going to have to block out and be physical. No second chance opportunities.
7:14 on the clock. We just got this started. There's a left side 3 no good. And again, this time Catholic actually comes out there with it. Truitt on the move. Truitt kicks over to Elbert. Elbert gives it back to Truitt. She'll take a jump shot. It's up. It's good.
What a nice mid-range shot by KT.
KT's got to have a big game tonight.
There it
she
is.
Comes up with a steal there and misses the putback. Hampton's got the rebound. Misses the putback there. Somehow came around with it again. She'll back it up.
That's what I like about this Lexington Catholic team is they are so scrappy.
Hampton hands off here. Nash had a touch. They work it back over to Elbert, who gets it inside to Truitt. Truitt up off the glass. No. She's going to have to stick with jump shots, I believe. Here comes Douglas. Right side 3 on the way. Rhodes, no good. Mary Martin Hampton hustling. I talked to Mary Martin Hampton the other day. She said every game we do is a track meet.
Oh, I believe it. I believe it because she plays so hard. She may be only 5'4" out there, but she plays with so much big heart.
They go inside. Kennedy, a little left hook. Got it to fall. 4-2. Not the best looking shot, but it went.
It works. It works. She was almost lights out during the Franklin County game, and she shoots really, really well on her mid-range game.
Well, she shot that from the hip. 4-2 the score. 5:49 on the clock. Missed shot there by Douglas. Truitt has the basketball. Picks up, gives it over to Hampton, and Hampton will bring the ball up the floor. Gets it ahead. Nash back over to Hampton. 5:35 on the clock. Roberts Insurance. They insure 3/4 of the state of Kentucky. Been in business for over 50 years. They specialize in catastrophic insurance and also insurance here for these athletes. So thank you to Roberts Insurance for all your love and support here on the network and for the Scholastic Ball Report. All right, so Catholics basketball. Hampton shall walk across the half line. Mary Martin has to kick it back out. Here's Elbert. Elbert going to get fouled as she went straight down the lane.
Excellent job by Mary Margaret Hampton as she drove the lane. And that's one thing about Darrington, number 21 for Douglas. She has got to play tall and big. She has a tendency to crouch down to meet her opponents. If she just get tall and make her opponent shoot over top of her, and they're going to struggle with that.
Elbert missed that first free throw. 4-2 the score. 5:18 on the clock. That free throw is good. Lexington Catholic up by 3, 5-2 now. Douglas moving. That 3 good.
Big time shot by Nia Rhodes.
Rhodes knocking down the big 3. We're all tied up again. 5-all. Truitt right down the main. And it is 7-5 Lexington Catholic with 5 minutes left to go here in the first quarter of play.
Tell you what, William, I really love KT's game. She is an awesome player.
Backside baseline drive there, has to pull it back out. Does Baker, Kate Baker. Christian had a touch. They look inside once again, and there she is, Darrington again.
Darrington did a good job creating space, posting up wide, and when people put it over the top, they struggle to be able to stop her. There
Catholic,
she is again.
There's Truitt. Bucket for Catherine Truitt. 4:22 on the clock. 9-7 the score. 9-7 here at Eastern Kentucky University. Lexington Catholic up by 2. And so far, fairly even. We talked to some of the media guys before. I'm not going to name who, but most of them favored Douglas in this one by double digits. Mary Martin Hampton has it. I think Catholic's is playing on a different level right now, though.
Of course.
Hampton goes to her left. Lane cut off. She has to kick it out to Nash. Nash was 0 for 6 the last game, so I don't know if she's going to be shooting a whole bunch here tonight, although I would like to see her open up some. We got a whistle on the other end, and it's going to be against Catholic. Hampton, I think, is going to pick up the foul.
Yes, I believe you're right. That's her first. Looks like Victory Sledge is coming in for Maxwell.
Yeah, Hampton picks up the foul. Douglas basketball. They're going to make them inbound along the baseline. Ball. Baker. Kate Baker. You know, Kate's just a sophomore. We mentioned earlier in the pregame that this Douglas team, they're all young, except for Christian. Jeremiah Christian, she's the only senior on the team. Jump shot on the way by Christian, no good on cue. There's Truitt being very physical inside, and she came down with the rebound. I think that's what Catholic's been doing a lot better of, and you saw against Franklin County, is they're blocking out. Douglas on the rebound. They're coming back the other way. And a wild shot. That one goes to Nash on the, that was Nia Rhodes, the sophomore. Couldn't get it to go. Ball on the floor. Hustle there by the Knights. Nash kicks it over to Hampton. She's wide open for 3. Nobody on her. Misses. Rebound, Darrington. Back the other way is Rhodes. And we got
I missed that.
Yep,
it is really physical out. It's like we got a walk call against the Knights. There's a lot of bodies on the floor.
All right, Douglas inbounding the ball as Baker has it. She'll come back around to the top. 9-7 our score, 2:26 on the clock.
It's like timeout by DJ Mobley. He just didn't like what he saw. And this is probably a good timeout for both teams, just to kind of settle them down and just being able to get into their groove.
All right, 2:26 left to go here in this first quarter of play. We'll keep it right here. It's just a quick timeout. Well, I mean, what do you like so far from both teams?
Well, I tell you what, I really like the intensity, the heart of the Lady Knights. They just really are, they take it to you, and it doesn't matter what size, Douglas is they're still going to pound it in. They're going to take it to you. And what they do well is they find that mid-range jumper really, really well. So they play to their strengths. Douglas, on the other hand, they do a good job hitting the post player, and once they keep that ball up high to Darrington, as nobody can stop that.
I was worried about, Catholic not being able to compete like they did the other night. Maybe that was a one-time show, but they seem to be doing just fine right now. Little dipsy-do and draws the foul, and that'll send to the line here for Douglas. That's going to be Christian, I believe.
Yes. Looks like Christian, she also did a good job of being able to draw the foul to get to the line.
Christian's free throw, no good.
But that's one thing, Williams, they have to hit free throws down the stretch. Free throws are going to be very, very important in this game.
Both teams got to hit free throws.
Absolutely.
That free throw is good. Ken's Auto's over there in Paris. Give them a call. They'll take care of you. Ronnie Perry. Hampton almost walked there. Gives it to Kennedy. Kennedy trying to get it up court. She throws it almost out of, well, she almost threw it away. It was deflected out of bounds there by Douglas, but you gotta watch those passes.
Rhodes, yeah, looks like Nia Rhodes, she saw that coming and a really good job being able to
kind of telegraphed it.
Telegraph that, is absolutely.
2:08 on the clock, first quarter of play. Cox in the ball game for Catholic. Elbert with the basketball. Elbert dribbles to her right, gives it back off to Mary Martin Hampton. Fires a shot in there to Truitt. Truitt couldn't hit. Hampton tried to get the rebound. Darrington pulls it down over Hampton and Truitt. There's Rhodes. They get it inside back to Darrington. She misses the close encounter. Got her own ball back. Douglas not hitting anything close, and we got a foul on the floor. That's going to go against Douglas, I believe. I believe that's going to go against Victory Sledge, the junior.
So far, the referees are doing an outstanding job being able to keep both teams, keeping it pretty equal.
It's a wild first quarter
yes,
here
it has.
Between these two. 9-8, 1:33 left to go. Cox switched the triple team there, gets it ahead. Elbert lost her balance, and Douglas has it back. It's Baker that came up with it. Baker gets it ahead. And underneath, bucket counted that for Victory Sledge.
Yes.
Assist by Christian.
I was going to say, nice job by Jamira Christian being able to find the open person. Great assist.
Here's Hampton. Lost it out of bounds. It'll go back to Douglas.
Seems like the ball pressure from Douglas has really seemed to bother Lexington Catholic.
10-9 our score. 1:06 left to go. First quarter of play. It's for the 11th Region Championship and a trip to Rupp Arena. Ball out top. Rhodes. She'll take a long WNBA three. No good. Hampton has it. She missed that wide to the right. Here's Hampton. Little stutter. Throw it up. Drew the foul.
Tell you what, William, she is so hard to guard. She does a little shake and bake from the top and drives it in, and she just does. I just like the way she works the ball.
You know, Hampton has got scholarship offers all over the place for soccer. I wonder if, people seeing this tournament, it might be thinking, man, she could really contribute to our college team. She's really showed out here.
Yes, she has.
Hampton with it. Right side, and Cox three, no good. Truitt had a finger on it. Douglas with the hustle down on the floor, and we're going to have, are they going to call a jump ball?
I don't know. She hasn't indicated.
No, not at all.
Or is that a foul?
I think they might ring up Lucy Nash there.
Wow.
They do. They called a foul on Nash. It should have been a jump ball.
I'm not sure what happened, but.
Well, it was a trailing official, too. That was the crazy thing about it all. Douglas quickly back up the floor. Lost it, though. Nash says, give me my ball back.
Looks like this is going to be 2 on Victory Sledge. She's going to have to go out and sit for a while for probably the rest of the half.
Yeah, Victory was trying to get to the basketball. She dove and ended up getting nothing but feet.
Hey, you got to like her hustle, though.
Good tackle. They teach good tackling over at Douglas.
I don't know.
23.2 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. It's 10-9. Douglas with the lead over Catholic.
Wow.
Wow, that was a heck of a pass up there by Hampton. And
yeah, Mary Martin's going to have to settle it down, being able to make the extra pass to the side and not skip like that because, that's probably, I don't know how many turnovers in a row, but it seems like Douglas's pressure is really bothering her.
Douglas basketball. Time running out here. 3 seconds left. Jump shot, no good. Rebound. Lexington Catholic's Bretts, who just checked in the ball game out of that last timeout. And we're going to go into the first quarter. It's 10-9. Broncos on top.
Right.
We'll be right back, folks.
Have some Mingy.
This is a Mingy moment.
Back here to Eastern Kentucky University, McBrayer Arena. That's what I'll call it for now anyway. I know it's not what it is now, but that's what I know it as. Nash has the basketball. Now, Hampton. Second quarter just got underway. You want to thank Roberts Insurance. They insure 3/4 of the state of Kentucky. Kennedy going to draw the foul. She's going to go to the line.
I'll tell you what, William, she just does a lot of great things, being able to recognize what the defense is giving her, and great drive to the basket.
They gave that foul to Maxwell, the sophomore. So Kennedy at the line here for Lexington Catholic. That free throw no good. 7:46 on the clock. Left to go, first half of play. William Warfield alongside Julie Muntz. Julie always good working with you as Kennedy hits that shot. Ties us up, 10-10. Broncos. Jump shot no good. They did get the rebound on the far side, however. Left side three. It's on its way. No good. And Nash has it for Lexington Catholic.
I'll tell you, William, both teams out here are just sacrificing their bodies because they know what's on the line.
Mary Martin Hampton out top. Yeah, they're definitely playing at another level for sure. Both teams. Here's KT. Picks up her dribble, has to kick it back out. Nash, she's going baseline, blocked. Look like Christian got a piece of that. I got all that.
That's one thing, too. She's got to be careful. She's only probably 5'5". She's got to be careful because they need her on the floor just because they don't need her in foul trouble.
Kennedy out top. She'll go inside. Jump shot short. Nash saves it.
Good
over
hustle.
to Hampton. Hampton gives it back to Nash. Rewards her. Jump shot no good. And we got a jump ball underneath.
And again, Kennedy is right there around the ball. She just got a good knack for the ball. Whenever the ball comes out, she's hustling to try to get around the defender to be able to get the rebound.
Douglas had the possession, so it's their basketball. 6:50 on the clock, 10-10 our score. Watching the game live here from Richmond, Kentucky. Nia Rhodes, they try to work it inside to Darrington, but the ball on the floor, and then we're going to have another jump ball. I wish she would give us the indication a little earlier. That is not very helpful to the media here trying to keep up with the game, nor the people watching it.
Guess that's what they do in the 9th region.
10-10 the score. Guess what I'm going to call? Guess what I'm going to call, y'all?
Yeah.
Out top, Truitt. Three short. That's not a good sign when you ain't got legs underneath the threes. And we've seen that from both teams so far.
You know, and I don't know if that's the indication of the college court, but you said Lexington Catholic does have a college court, so that's helpful.
They do. All right, inside, Christian couldn't hit. Darrington got the rebound, put up, and was fouled.
Looks like Kennedy is going to get called with the foul. That's her second.
Maybe not a bad foul by Kennedy. I mean, you got to – still early in the game, though.
I know, but that's her second foul, and she is key for Lexington Catholic.
Yeah,
She's got to stay on the floor.
Darrington free throw good.
It seems like Lexington Catholic has that intangible that not too many teams do, and that's the mid-range jumper. They have a lot of sets that involve the little floater or the jumper or the, not too many teams have that anymore because it's either inside or at the three-point line.
12-10 our score. Nash gets it up ahead here to and Mary Martin Hampton almost made that shot as she was going out of bounds.
Tell you what, William, she is a tough and gutsy player. I really like her hustle. But then again, Frederick Douglass, it's just their defense. It seems like it's turned up a notch.
12-10 our score. 5:42 on the clock. Second quarter of play, when they're opening that door across the side there where the sun's shining bright off of it, it is coming right in our eyes here for our broadcast positions.
See what you're talking about, yes.
Maya Rhodes has to give it back up to Christian. Christian lost the handle there to Hampton, and we got a foul here on the floor. Who's it going to be?
I don't know. They
against?
might call it an intentional because the referee is telling them both to go to their benches and might call an intentional foul.
They're talking it over. Is it maybe pulling the jersey as Hampton was coming back up the floor with the ball?
It's pretty obvious. Yeah.
I think that's what it was.
Yeah. So they're going to have to call the intentional foul.
They call it on
Christian.
Yeah. So they didn't call intentional foul. I think they sent a warning message over there to him though. 12-10 the score. Catholic fans, you heard the boos. They wanted the intentional foul call.
Because that was a straight by yourself layup. I mean, she was gone.
Yeah.
She was
over to the right side. I'm trying not to say absolutely. You're going to catch me, ain't you?
Nope.
There's a three on the way. Nash.
Oh.
Nash hits.
Big time shot by Nash. That takes them over the top of Douglas, 13-12.
5 minutes left to go here in this first half of play. Left side three, Douglas on the way. That one no good. Rebound Nash on the outside. Here comes Mary Martin Hampton. She hands off to K2, gives it to Nash, and the ball batted out of bounds from Christian. Christian's so good with her hands out there.
Yes, and I see where she has her hand taped up as well, as she had an injury before the tournament time. And
inside KT, nowhere to go.
See, 22 is going to have to, she's got to step down to the corner because she's got to have a release for KT because she was double teamed on the interior, and that means there's an open player.
There's Nash three on the way, no good. Hampton got the rebound, put it up, no good. Douglas rebound. Douglas Baker came out of there with the basketball, but you're right, stepped out of bounds. You got better eyes tonight. You must have
got my glasses
you got your
on.
good glasses tonight. There you go.
Got my super spectacles on.
I'm over here looking at this little monitor.
It's difficult.
Truitt inside, makes her move, got blocked. Ball coming back the other way to Douglas, I believe. Hold on a second.
Yep,
Douglas basketball. They gave a foul to Elbert. She was trying to get it back for Catholic. Here's Darrington.
Nice pass by Knowles.
Oh, Knowles to Darrington, excuse me.
She is one of those up-and-coming players. I would look for her to have some really good tournaments in the future.
14-13, Douglas retakes the lead. We got some lead changes here in this one. Here's Hampton. Hampton floater, short. Christian has it. And a foul going to be called out top on KT.
Only one personal foul, so no harm. The only one right now is looks like Hampton with 2 fouls right now.
You're watching the 11th Region Girls Championship. Winner gets to go to Rupp, but they also get to take a really nice trophy home to put in their trophy case. This will be the first time in 5 years that a team not named Franklin County would win the 11th Region Girls. Three, no good. Ball off of Brett's. It'll stay with Douglas.
And that's one thing Brett's is going to have to do is she's going to have to be more physical blocking out Darrington because, you know, she is over 6'2" with a long length, and she is a human rebound machine.
Douglas having a hard time getting it in, almost a 5-second. Shot Knowles, no good. It'll go back to Catholic as it went out of bounds. Nash is, you see her out there, she continues to hustle in the game.
Lucy Nash.
Yeah, she's been a difference so far. That ball poked loose, Douglas has it. It was Nia Rhodes that came up with a steal. They go back inside. Darrington finishes.
Douglas doing a good job of being able to capitalize on the 6'2" center.
16-13. Here's Truitt. Tucked the ball. Went up hard, though. Too hard off the glass. Here comes Douglas back. Kate Baker feeds Darrington. That's their go-tos, Darrington. Bratz finally steps in there. KT now has the basketball. She got it from Hampton. Elbert had a touch. Back over to Hampton. Back to Elbert here. Elbert kicks back over to KT. Well, they're just missing too many close shots.
It is. And again, the Douglas pressure, they're just having a more difficult time being able to pass through Douglas.
You know, when we very first saw KT's first shot of the ball game, it was that jump shot. I wonder if they should go back to that.
Yes, absolutely.
Because that does give you a little bit more space, right? Underneath, another bucket. Darrington dominating the game right now.
That was a phenomenal assist by Reagan Gregonis.
Darrington's already got 14 in the game. Another turnover, Lex Cath. 18-13.
I'm sorry, I just wanted to know what the turnover margin is, because right now it just seems like Catholic needs just to back it up, and they're just trying to rush things right now and just be able to settle down, get into the game, and find KT on the perimeter for that nice jump shot.
Yeah, they keep wanting to pound it inside, and it's just hard to do
there
whenever Darrington and Knowles is in there.
That's for sure.
All right, so again, just to reset the game for you guys tuning in, it's 18-13. Douglas leading Lexington Catholic. We got 2 minutes and 19 seconds left to go here in this first half of play. We mentioned Darrington. She's got 14 in the ball game. Lexington Catholic's leading scorer.
KT.
Is it KT?
6 points.
6 points.
And she's going to have to be able to capitalize on some more shots and find that perimeter shot for herself and create a shot for herself.
Hampton yet to score.
Well, she's on the bench with 2 fouls, so that's not going to happen there, not until the third quarter.
Nash did get a 3 to go down for Lexington Catholic. But it's been the Darrington show.
Yes, and you know, with the super sophomore there, she's just now learning how to play and being able to, and again, you talk about different sports stars, and she is also a volleyball star, an outside hitter, and she just does a great job on the volleyball floor, but, you know, being able to transfer those skills in here to basketball, you know, she could also be a contender as well.
Calling for it underneath and got position, got the bucket. Nice use of the glass there by Darrington. 16 in the ball game for her, 20-13 the score, and Lexington Catholic turns it over again.
Yes, she's got to just settle down, let the game come to you, make the extra pass, reverse the ball to the other side, and no one was even there on that side.
20-13.
It's like KT is trying to settle her team down and say, let's go, girls. We got this.
Yeah. 20-13 to score, 1:50 on the clock. First half of play. Darrington going to kick it back out. Work it around. Here's a 3 on the way. That by Rhodes, no good.
Darrington with another big interior shot.
22-13. Darrington with 18 in the first half. Is there going to be another turnover, Catholic?
Oh. I didn't know if they were going to get her for a call, a reach-in, or it was a walk, I guess.
So Catholic called for the turnover, 22-13 the score. Ball out top here for Frederick Douglass. Kick it over. Gregonis in the ball game too, it looks like. Baker.
There it is.
And Darrington.
So far, DJ Mobley has got the right game plan to be able to attack the interior.
24-13. Douglas up big now. Lexington Catholic's ball. Truitt We have a blocking foul called on Gergonis. Reagan Gergonis, just a freshman.
Wow. And I don't even think she plays that much, but, you know, she was at the right place being able to try to stop KT's drive. But excellent job. But here you got your senior being able to recognize and to be able to take it right to her chest and be able to draw the foul.
That's free throw no good. Olivia Brett's checking back in the game for Lexington Catholic. KT's second free throw.
There it is.
Is good. So it's a 10-point lead, 24-14. Douglas on top. 48 seconds left to go here in this first half.
Looks like Douglas is going to try to hold for the last second shot.
Kate Baker waiting patiently out top. There's a baseline drive. That one's short. Lexington Catholic has it. That shot, by the way, was by Bennett, I believe. Bennett wears number 11.
Mm-hmm. Another freshman.
There's Kennedy, hands it back off to Truitt. Back out top. Kennedy will take the three. It's up short. Man, Catholic, what did they do yesterday in between the win over Franklin County?
I don't know if they used up all their shots during against Franklin County or not, but my goodness, like she was knocking those shots down during versus Franklin County. She was the key person at the foul line.
Franklin definitely will take that energy out of you, I guess, but Knight's just not shooting the jumpers very good yet. There's a three. That was short. All right, so we're going to go into the half. It's 24-14. Douglas on top by 10. Julie Muntz here courtside with me. I'm William Warfield, the king of stream. We're going to take a commercial break, and we'll be back here from Richmond.
If you're dealing with a sports injury, UK Healthcare Orthopedic Surgery and Sports Medicine is here to help you get back on your feet. Ranked as high performing by US News and World Report, the same physicians who take care of UK athletes are here to offer expert sports medicine care for you and your family. UK Healthcare Orthopedic Surgery and Sports Medicine, official healthcare provider for the KHSAA.
Is your garage a total nightmare? It's time to live the dream with Hello Garage. Imagine pulling into your garage with a beautiful durable floor coating, super strong customized storage and organization. We're talking a total garage makeover, all in just about a day, and all from Hello Garage. Call Hello Garage today for your free estimate and make your dream garage a reality.
Hello Garage.
Garage a total nightmare? Live the dream with Hello Garage. We're talking flooring, storage, and more, all in just about a day. Call Hello Garage today to make your dream garage makeover a reality.
Hello Garage.
Neighbor helping neighbor. At Whitaker Bank, we believe in giving back to our communities. Through our many sponsorships, we help provide our fellow Kentuckians with family-friendly fun and events, and scholarships to help students reach their dreams. We know you need banking to be fast and easy. We help with personalized services like mobile deposit. Get the app today and app, snap, deposit. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
I'm trying to stay cooler in my man cave.
Well, this is a beer cave, and you can't stay in this cooler forever.
But Clark's Pub and Shop can get you through the dog days of summer.
Whether it's fountain drinks at the lowest price or you're filling up the cooler for the family and friends, Clark's has the widest selection, the best prices, and the most helpful staff you'll find anywhere.
Beat the heat at Clark's Pub and Shop.
Return, refresh, refuel.
Back here at halftime in Richmond, Kentucky, the score right now 24-14. Got about 11 minutes before the second half gets started. Joining me right now is Lexington Catholic Athletic Director Dave Nurnberg. And Dave, all these games that we've done over at Lexington Catholic, I never really had a chance to really get you on the mic and talk to you, man.
I appreciate you having me come on.
Here, let's try the right headset. That one's got the mic.
Sorry, I'm a rookie.
No, you're good. Yeah, turn around. There you go. There we go.
All
right, so now Dave can hear me. I can hear him. We're all good. 24-14 here at the half. Just talk to us about what you saw in the first half real quick, and then we'll talk about Lexington Catholic.
Yeah, I mean, it was back and forth. I know our girls have got a fight ahead of them, but they got a lot of fight left in them, and they'll put everything they got out there the second half. There's no doubt about that.
All right, so a lot going on over at Lexington Catholic right now. You know, the boys team, they punched their ticket to the 11th Region Championship against Frederick Douglass for the boys team. And then, you got this game here tonight. But then also happening over there on campus right now is you got baseball and softball and everything else going on. Ultimate Frisbee.
It's a busy time. It's a really exciting time for us. Everybody that, is involved with our community. There's so much going on and a lot of programs that we're really proud of and gives us a lot to look forward to. Like you said, basketball for boys getting to the championship coming up soon. We've got softball, baseball, boys and girls lacrosse games starting up this coming week, and all of those guys had a great spring season last year. Softball obviously making it all the way to the championship game. Boys in baseball won their district in the regular season, and then you had girls lacrosse make it to the quarterfinals. You had boys lacrosse win the state. So there's a lot of exciting stuff there. And then, off campus you get track starting up, and track obviously had a great showing last spring, and it's a huge program for us. And so there's a lot going on. Tennis, everybody's getting started now. It's a really exciting time.
Yeah, and a busy time for you as well. I know it must be hectic trying to deal with everybody's schedules and stuff.
It's a bit of a jigsaw puzzle when we get everybody going like this. And if you looked at our athletics calendar, it seems like each day is kind of listed out pretty long, but it's a lot of excitement, and we love nothing more than when everybody's got everything going on. And any day you stepped on campus, you could see any number of our programs out there working to get better. So it's a busy time, but definitely an exciting time.
What's it like to be the athletic director of such an elite school? When you talk about all the successes that the team has had, especially since you've been there under the helm, football had a great season last year, and I know you're part of the football there too. But, in my opinion, I think they may be favorite to win a state championship this coming year. But, I'm not going to – we'll knock on wood there.
Right, we got a long off season in front of us.
Don't want to jinx them. But no, I mean, what's it like to be at the at the top of all these different athletic programs that you got there at Lexington Catholic that are top notch?
It's exciting for me. It's I feel proud to be a part of it. We've got phenomenal coaches across the board, and we've been fortunate to have some success in the couple years that I've been able to be a part of it here. And really, it's being a part of a great community. We've got phenomenal head coaches. We've got phenomenal coaching staffs. Our parents are super supportive. Our kids are phenomenal. They put in effort in everything they do. They're fun to be around. They make it easy to be proud to be a part of it. And so it's really been an exciting time. Certainly when you're able to go deep in the postseason in some of the sports, but even when you just get things going and at the beginning of the season and the kids get back out there, it's for me, it's selfishly, I enjoy every second of it when we get that many things going on, and when the kids feel like they can have success because we have such great coaches involved with it. Again, selfishly, it's easy for me to enjoy it.
Lexington Catholic's always been, a big family over there. I know it's a prep spin, and we appreciate all you guys do for us over there. But especially you, I see every time that I'm over there how hard you work, and you have some other guys over there that help you out too, like
Absolutely.
Kevin and
Lee. Yeah.
Lee does a lot there for you, who's coaching here today. But I just wanted to get you on here at halftime and just tell you thank you, man, for everything you do for us.
No, we appreciate you guys being a part of everything. It really helps boost what we do and helps build our community, so we really appreciate that.
Yeah, and big crowd here today for
it's a
Catholic.
phenomenal crowd.
Yeah, showing out. And
love that our student section's here in force as well.
I saw they ordered pizza. They had pizza delivered here, so that was pretty
Of course
cool.
they did. Nobody offered me a slice yet.
I'm sure it's coming around.
Right.
All right, Dave Nurnberg, he's the athletic director over at Lexington Catholic, and you guys, he's a good one, man. I tell you, nobody works as hard as Dave Nurnberg does. I've seen it firsthand, so congratulations again.
Maybe except for the King of Stream. I appreciate it, William.
Hey, every time I'm there, you're there, though.
That's true.
So,
you're probably right.
There you are.
All right.
All right, we'll get Julie back over here. Julie, talk to us about the halftime stats that we've got here, but 24-14 the score, 5:24 left to go here in this halftime. Lexington Catholic trailing Frederick Douglass again, 24-14. What kind of changes will the Knights make? They brought them out early here at the halftime so they can get some shots up on this goal. A lot of them was just short over on the other end. I don't know if it's because of the big wall and video board over there or what, but a lot of their shots were short. So Coach Tech getting them out here to get some shots up on this goal here, and Julie's putting her headset back on. Julie, I forgot to tell you that Dave's going to stop by, and I apologize. I meant to tell you, and I didn't.
No, that's good.
I wanted to catch up with him, but mostly just to tell him thank you for all he does for Prepspin over there. He does a whole bunch of great stuff for us over there, and I know Douglas does a lot for you over there. And
it's always good to get some interest, people doing good things for the school systems and things like that. So that's awesome.
All right, so again, 24-14 our score here at the halftime. Me and Dave didn't talk about stats at all, so I'll let you kind of fill in on that if you want. Julie, just talk to us about the stats here.
Yeah, just talking about this, the score, 24-14. If you're talking about Douglas, leading scorer right now is Ayanna Darrington with 18. So 18 points with Nia Rhodes 3, Jamira Christian 1, and Victory Sledge 2.
You know what I was thinking? They're going to have to do what they did against Franklin County's two big girls, to get her off the boards, because it's second chance points for her.
Oh,
right?
Absolutely. And then the rebounding margin is 24-15. And like I said, that was one of the keys to the game for Lexington Catholic to be able to win, is they have got to block out physically.
Of course, Darrington's a lot more, and I don't take this wrong, but Darrington's a lot more athletic, I think.
Oh, I understand what you're saying, but, it is what it is, and then, not to take anything away from her, but that's where the game plan is you're going to have to be physical, blocking out and keeping her off the basket. So that's what's killing Lexington Catholic right now is Darrington, and it looks like the assist margin 8-4 is they're seeing Darrington and being able to toss it up to her or make the extra pass around to Darrington to be able to put it in. And once the ball is in her hand, she's virtually unstoppable. And then also if you look at, like I said, the rebounding margin, 24-15 favoring Douglas. And then also the turnover margin, 10-11, Lexington Catholic. So right now, if you talk about Lexington Catholic girls, KT is 3 for 10, and she has a total of, looks like 7 points. Sydney Elbert 1, Lucy Nash 3, Lydia Kennedy 3. And they're gonna have to be, if they're gonna make some runs here, they're gonna have to be able to get loose in the scoring margin and be able to settle down. And I'm sure Coach Tech has talked about in the locker room, settle down. They're committing way too many turnovers against their press, and just be able to get into the game what got them here to begin with was how they beat how they beat Franklin County.
Right.
And so for them to be able to do that, they have to play their style and their type of game.
So one thing that does stick out to me there in that first half was Lexington Catholic on defense. They've got 8 steals. They've made Douglas turn it over 8 times by taking the ball from them.
And then that's what's good about Mary Martin Hampton, as she said, that's virtually a track meet, and you can tell by showing up in that stat line about the steals of how big their heart is. I mean, how bad they hustle, and they just do a great job. All over the floor, and both teams are diving on the floors for loose balls, and I love both teams' intensity, their hustle, their drive, determination. So, I would anticipate some changes for Lexington Catholic to be able to shut down Darrington on the interior.
I was telling everybody, as soon as Dave got up while we were waiting on you to come back over here, was Coach Tech, he had his team back out here pretty quick to get some shots up on this basket here.
Yeah, not a bad idea. So just being able to play loose, just be able to relax. The half is over. They're still within, anything can happen. They're still within the reach of the game. So, this is a matter of about, 3 possessions. So,
They need a nice little run, don't they?
They do. And I'm sure they're going to make those runs as well. So this is a very smart, headsy team with Lexington Catholic, so I would anticipate them doing some good things this half.
Douglas, if they could get a run, they could put this thing away.
They could, but, like I said, it's going to be a game of runs, and, if they settle down, they keep hitting Harrington, or the guards start making some shots from the outside, because right now the perimeter shooting is not very good for Douglas, and they're going to have to be able to capitalize still on the best percentage shot and not be able to force some shots either.
Douglas will have the basketball to start this second half of play. Again, our score right now, 24-14. 24-14 the score. It is Douglas on top. They've got the basketball, and Christian will start the offense here for the Broncos. I want to thank Roberts Insurance. They insure 3/4 of the state of Kentucky, proud supporters of the Scholastic Ball Report, Pressman in the 11th Region Tournament. And we appreciate all they do for us here on the network. KT, as Hampton came up with the steal. Hampton now with the basketball, being picked up out top. So there's one-on-one there with Baker. Gets past her. A nice little bounce pass inside to KT, but Nash ended up with it off the deflection and was fouled, and she'll go to the line.
Looks like that'll be the second on Darrington.
Maybe that's what they decided to do, was get Nash.
They gave it to
involved.
Christian. That's 2 on her. Christian's going to have to play cautious with 2 fouls.
Yeah. The Nash free throw. Good. She'll have another. 24-15 the score. 9-point lead by Frederick Douglas. That's Nash's 4th point of the game. This could give her 5 here, and it does.
Nice concentration by Lucy.
24-16, 7:18 on the clock. Watching the girls' 11th Region Championship live here from Eastern Kentucky University. William Warfield here with you with Julie Muntz.
Let's go.
Mama Muntz, you were a Moorhead State graduate. Isn't that right?
That's right.
Isn't that your social media? As Elbert back on the other end, is it Mama Muntz?
That is Mama Muntz on social media. Yeah,
that's where I got that at.
Yep.
24-16.
I was getting a bunch of texts from Moorhead at the tournament in Evansville, and apparently I was being honored as a OVC legend, so I got my name on the jumbotron. So
you're a legend anywhere. You and Gary Ball, the only two legends I know.
Right.
24-16 to score. Elbert going to have this free throw. It's good. 24-17, so Catholic to start this second half of play has got some points on the board, but they got to keep it going. Another turnover. Kennedy able to come up with it. Ahead, here's Nash. Nash going to tuck it, shoot it. Wildly, though. And Douglas going to travel. Yep, that was Maxwell. She shuffled the feet.
Yeah, what happened was the guard, Jamira Christian, had already gone down the floor, so she didn't have an outlet to pass to. So she took that extra step, anticipating that she was going to be there.
Hampton has it. Hampton's not looking to shoot it. She was wide open. Kennedy will, though. Kennedy's short. Got her own rebound from the three. Kennedy drops it off to Truitt. Truitt blocked from behind. It'll stay with Catholic. I'm not sure why they're not letting KT square up for those jump shots. She keeps wanting to take it inside.
Wow.
And pound it. There's a three, though.
Lucy Nash dialed it in, yes. That was a huge three-point shot.
That was big time, 24-20. Can Catholic get the swing back? Right now, Douglas still on top. Turnaround, Darrington. That was a bad shot by Darrington. Put back, and look at Truitt blocking out.
Over
Darrington over the back.
I told you that's one thing that Lexington Catholic was going to have to do is block out physically, and they did do that.
Well, and I love the emotion there by KT is she was all hyped up. She knew that she was backing Darrington out of the box.
Yes, and that's something Darrington's going to have to be careful with, too, is 2 fouls.
Truitt, or excuse me, Hampton was who that was. I'm so used to saying Truitt. Hampton.
Wow.
Catholic, if they could hit some of those lay-ins, they'd be right there, right?
Right.
They're wild. They're wild right now. 24-20. It's Douglas basketball. They work it over here to the left side to Rhodes, and she'll kick it back out top. This is Baker.
Oh.
They try to get it back to Baker, but there's Hampton stepping in front of the pass. Hampton will slow down, got the foul on the turnaround.
It was like Mary Martin Hampton trying to play like a big girl and had a nice little baby hook and drew the foul.
She went to the
spin.
Hampton hook.
The Hampton hook. Could have coined that for her.
This one's on its way. It's good. 24-21. What once was a Douglas 10-point lead has dwindled down to 3. It's a 7-0 run here for Lexington Catholic to start the second half. That free throw good. 2-point lead. 8-0 Catholic run to start this second half of play. 5:20 on the clock. Douglas works it inside. They'll kick it back out. Mingy Beef Jerky, the official game day snack of prep spin. Want to thank Mingy for all they do for us here on the network. Also, UK Sports Medicine. 3, no good there by Rhodes. Douglas offside rebound to Christian. They'll reset. Love the crowd in here, though. Here's Rhodes. Looking inside to Christian. Christian tried to feed in and to Darrington, but it's taken away once again by Catholic, but thrown away by Catholic. 24-22, 4:44 left to go here, third quarter of play. Ken's Autos over in Paris. Give Ronnie Perry a call. Tell him to take $1,000 off your purchase over there. Tell him the King of Stream said so. 24-22. They go inside, and a foul going to be called.
Oh, that's offensive.
Offensive foul. She pushed off with the arm to get clear.
She extended her arm there.
That was Sledge, Victory Sledge.
That's one of those things. She's a left-handed player, and she was taken away.
That's her third.
Yeah, that's her third foul. But anyway, what I was saying is she was taking away her ability to go left, and then she didn't have the she wasn't able to go right.
Yeah.
So she just tried to force it, and that's why she extended that and got the offensive foul.
Another foul was called on Douglas there. It's a second foul of the ball game for Rhodes on that inbounds. Here's Lexington Catholic. Mary Martin Hampton kicks it over to Nash. Nash over to Kennedy. Kennedy looking into Truitt. Truitt. Oh, I thought she was going to take the jump shot. But, was she fouled or did it go out of bounds off of Douglas?
Yeah, it appears to be that she blocked the shot.
Block shot.
Coach Moberly's trying to attest that she was
Here's
shooting
a
the ball.
three, Nash, no good. She was squared up too. Darrington got the rebound, trying to bring the ball off the floor. Has to get it to a guard and Kate Baker. Trying to swing it back up. Underneath, ball on the floor. It's going to be a jump ball, I believe.
It's just like both teams right now. They're struggling.
The officials will not call they won't throw the two thumbs up so we know. What in the world? 24-22. It was a jump ball, Catholics basketball, but nobody indicated that for us. Truitt, right down. Nope. Darrington rips down the rebound. Douglas on the move, and a foul going to be called, and Christian will head to the line.
Excellent job by Jamira Christian on attacking the basket, being able to draw the foul and get to the line.
Douglas over there is a special place, isn't it, Julie?
How special?
I said it's a special place over there, the school.
Oh, of course. No, what it is 6 years in existence, and they do their best, and to work hard with their athletes and do a good job. And you have the likes of Jenny DeAngelis, who works for UK Ortho.
Oh, she's great.
She is a superhuman.
Douglas having a hard time hitting a shot or a free throw right now. Christian tries to save it. She gets it into Darrington. Darrington couldn't hit. Got a rebound, put it up. She couldn't hit it again, and Nash in there. Well, how about Lucy Nash?
How about her? She just real gutsy and being able to go up against a 6'2" Darrington, be able to take that shot away.
No fear in Lucy Nash. 25-22. The ball will stay with Douglas. Douglas looking, trying to get it in. They try to get it into Darrington, who does have it. Missed a shot, put it back up, no good. Douglas keeps swarming, though, and they will draw a foul.
It seems like now Darrington's struggling to be able to get the ball in the basket.
They're roughing her up.
They are roughing her. That's good. Rough, tough, and the stuff.
Yeah. 25-22, 3:20 left to go in the third quarter. Douglas up by 3. Last time they met, Douglas won by 10 over at Lexington Catholic during the regular season. Free throw good. And Douglas finally able to get another point. That's her second point of the half. 26-22, Douglas. Taking her time, this free throw up, and no good. Came off the front. Kennedy's got the rebound for Catholic. Up ahead to Nash. Nash has to save it there and gets it to Hampton. Hampton tried to bounce pass over to Brett. Came over to Truitt. Kennedy now has it. Kennedy fouled. She's going to go to the line. Douglas is starting to get into foul trouble if you look up there.
I think they're starting to get a little bit more tired, and they're just not kind of breaking down defensively.
That's something we didn't touch on in the beginning was, again, this Catholic team well conditioned.
Yes.
That could play a big factor on down the stretch. And
so they're starting to make some silly errors as far as like swiping at the ball and, just being able to just kind of get out of their head a little bit.
It's these soccer players for Catholic, and then you look at who's hustling the most. You got Nash, you got Hampton, and you got Truitt, all three soccer players.
Looks like Victory Sledge will go out with 4 fouls. That's something to kind of keep an eye on.
Kennedy's next free throw, it's good.
I told you this good game's going to go down to free throws, and they've got to hit. Each team has to hit free throws to be able to win.
26-23 our score. Douglas on top, 2:57 left to go. Want to give a shout out to Gary Ball, the legend watching back at home tonight. He's got the Scholastic Ball Report. Sunday at noon, you'll hear from Lexington Catholic.
Big time shot by Nia Rhodes.
Nia Rhodes from way back.
from downtown.
29-23.
Charge.
Catholic. Who was that? Truitt.
She's got to be careful. Oh, that's just her second.
Truitt picks up foul number 2, as Julie mentioned. 2:38 left to go, 29-23. Catholic started out the half with a nice little 8-0 run, but Douglas has answered back. Left side, 3 on the way. That one no good. Battle for it, Darrington and Hampton, and both go down. Darrington
It's like they're going to get
ball.
a foul on Mary Martin. It's like she's grabbing her leg, like something's hurt on her back of her calf muscle.
Yeah, she's wobbling a little bit.
I don't know if she's having a cramp or she
That's what it looked
got
like.
kneed in the back of the calf.
She's going over to the athletic tray. Yeah, it was a cramp. She's going over and get stretched out. 29-23. Christian, little walk in the paint there, got it to go.
That was a tough layup by Jamira Christian.
She looked like she was jumping in the triple jump. 31-23. Elbert kicks it over to Nash. Nash back out to Kennedy. Kennedy, turn around,
Tough
left hand,
shot.
good.
What a nice little hook by Kennedy. The long hair, don't care, girl.
31-25 the score. Her mom came up to me the other night after the game, and there's a 3 left side, and I believe a foul was called.
Like an offside foul. Nia Rhodes stepping up in this third quarter, knocking down some huge three-point buckets.
So 34-25, the shot does count. But the
I'm
foul,
trying to find out who they called it on, William.
well, it was a box-out foul, I believe, underneath. Somebody got pushed underneath there. So Elbert going to the line, and they're going over to the officials' table now to let them know. Fouls
Christian
on
with
Christian.
3.
So 1:50 left to go here in the third quarter. Douglas on fouls right now. We've got a couple that are in foul trouble. We got one with 4, and one with 3 so far in the game. 2 with 3.
I think Victory Sledge with 4, and then Jamira Christian with 3.
1:35 left to go, third quarter, 34-25. Bucket underneath.
Nice shot by Knowles as a beautiful assist by Darrington as she was double teamed. So great job with the kick.
Nash will take the 3, no good. Rebound put up, Bratt's no good. Douglas moving. Kate Baker.
What a nice lay-in by Jamira Christian.
Jamia Christian got the feed from Baker. 30-25. Here's Nash.
Uh-oh.
Blocking foul, going to be called.
That's going to be Darrington's third foul. She's got to be careful because Douglas needs her.
Still got a whole quarter left to play.
So we're starting to pick up fouls. And a couple of girls in foul trouble.
Nash's free throw, no good. 53.3 seconds left to go, third quarter. Julie
Got to
Montz.
hit those free throws, William.
Julie Montz here with me.
Thank you for having so much fun here. I couldn't have picked a better game to be able to do play-by-play.
That free throw, good. I think our best game was that Franklin. Everybody's talking about that one, right? This one,
That's
right
Christian's
up and in.
third
Christian.
layup.
40-26 the score. Hampton blocked. Darrington's having a big game tonight. And so is Knowles, who got the block, right? That was Knowles on the block.
I think so, William.
I'm looking here. Where'd it go? Yeah, that was Knowles, the 8th grader. Shot no good. Put back. Darrington's going to be fouled. She's going to go back to the line.
Looks like Brett's will be called with the hack.
Well, this escalated quickly with Catholic got
we're
it
just
all the way
down by
to
2, and I blinked my eyes, and
yeah, it's now a 14-point game.
14-point game, yes.
True. How can you stop that? Now it's 15 points.
The only thing that, Douglas has to be careful if you had some key players in foul trouble. I know you have Victory Sledge on the bench with 4 and Jamira Christian with 3 and Darrington with 3, so we'll see how that plays out.
Douglas now with a 16-point lead, 42-26 to score. 15 seconds left to go here in the third. And too high off the glass.
It's like Brett's will get another one.
Yep, Brett's going to pick up another foul, you're right. And Douglas now in the bonus.
It's not what Coach Tech wanted, to be able to stop the clock with 9 seconds left and have Douglas go shoot another foul shot.
Yeah, especially being up by 16.
Coach Tech's telling his team to make sure you secure the block out.
A free throw, good.
Looks like Darrington is leading all scores with 23 points. She's definitely having herself a game tonight.
This free throw good. 44-26 the score. KT got a bucket. Time will expire here in this third quarter of play, 44-28. Well, if you're Catholic, you got a mountain to climb in the fourth.
I'll tell you what, they're not scared of being able to climb that mountain because they proved that against Franklin County, so we'll see what happens.
It's Mount Everest.
It's a lot, but
it's a big one. It's a big one.
They're prepared for it.
All right, so we're going to head to the fourth and final quarter here, barring an overtime here in Richmond. Julie Muntz will be back here in just a second with you, and so will I.
That's great.
Whether it's a snack when you're heading out or restocking when you're heading home, Clark's Pump and Chop is the winning stop. From drinks to our awesome crispy, crunchy chicken, Clark's has the best selection, the best prices, and the best staff you'll find anywhere.
Clark's Pump and Chop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Whether it's a snack when you're heading out or restocking when you're heading home, Clark's Pump and Chop is the winning stop. From drinks to our awesome crispy, crunchy chicken, Clark's has the best selection, the best prices, and the best staff you'll find anywhere.
Clark's Pump and Chop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Welcome back here to the 11th Region Girls Championship game. Roberts Insurance, again, they insure 3/4 of the state of Kentucky. Check them out. They're a proud supporter of the Scholastic Ball Report, prep spin in the 11th Region Tournament. Been in business over 50 years. Truitt tucks it, fouled. Ooh, that's going to be on Knowles. That number 3 on her.
First one.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what.
Truitt at the line. She must have got a reset.
I don't think she hasn't played much.
Yeah,
so
she hasn't. She hasn't. I was probably thinking of someone else.
And again, it goes back to Catholic has to hit foul shots. Would you say that she was an 80% shooter?
Yeah, in the regular season. 44-28. It's just tough in here,
yes.
like you said. You know, it's just the opening and just tough. On the clock up there, we got 7 minutes and 28 seconds left to go here in this ball game. 44-28. Douglas trying to punch their ticket to Rupp Arena, but also a 11th region championship. Left side 3 on the way from Baker, no good. Rebound Truitt on the offside, and here comes KT. KT, they cleared the lane for her.
Nice layup by KT as she drove it in hard.
Went coast to coast, 44-30 the score. Kennedy going to get called for the foul. Could be Brett's, but I think it's going to be Kennedy.
Yes.
One went low, one went high, and Kennedy ended
It's
up
her
with the
fourth.
ball. Yeah, that's not good for Kennedy there.
Yeah, so now you have 2 players with 4 fouls, one being Kennedy and the other one Sledge for Douglas.
I don't know who you bring in off of Lexington Catholic's bench for Kennedy. She's kind of that one player that's, you know, she just does a lot of the small things out there.
You're right, William, but I don't think you do bring anybody in for her because she's got to be out there to be able to chip away at this lead.
Well, Coach Tech ain't got anybody up, so.
I think that would be the right call.
I just heard the Undertaker bell here at the EKU. Sound like the Undertaker coming out of the WWE entrance or something. That 3 no good, short.
This is where Douglas is going to have to manage the clock.
Oh, good, and we got a foul here. Looks like Nia Rhodes may earn a trip to the line. Nope, they're going to say
Darrington.
Darrington, yeah. Darrington's had an outstanding game here today. She's got, what, 20 in the game?
Yes, probably in about 15 rebounds already as well.
Yeah. Double-double for sure for her. You said she just joined the team not that long ago, or was it somebody else?
No, that was Sledge, I believe.
Okay.
But Darrington's more of a, you know, she plays volleyball as well, so she always gets out to basketball late, and she's always doing other sports in the summer, so she never really has a lot, you know, it seemed like a long time to be able to capitalize and focus on basketball and working on her skills, but she is such a raw talent that DJ Moberly has to work with.
Well, KT's going to go back to the line here. The foul called on Knowles. That's her second. KT's free throw good. Elbert coming back in. Looks like Kennedy going to set down. Free throw KT good. 47-32.
Good job by the senior Jamira Christian being able to split the trap and be able to handle the ball. Darren so drawing the foul as well. And again, if Douglas is going to win this, they're going to have to manage the clock, hit free throws, and be able to get the highest percentage shot.
Get our score here in this one, 48-32. You hear the great voice there of Julie Muntz on the call here with me. So glad to have her here tonight once again. Darrington with another bucket. And a timeout call.
Wow, that's phenomenal. Darrington has 28 points. She is having herself a big-time game.
Yeah, she's definitely working on this plaque for sure. The UK Sports Medicine Player of the Game plaque. We'll give it to the player of the game after each game that we broadcast. And
yeah, she is definitely deserving with a double-double already.
Still a lot of time here. 6:07 left to go.
You know, that's why I've been saying that Douglas is going to have to manage this clock. You know, the time is on their side right now, but, you know, Catholic is going to have to play with some urgency, be able to keep chipping away just 2 points at a time, 3 points, 2 points, whatever, and just being able to whittle that score down. But, again, Douglas is shouldn't be in a hurry. Don't try to force any shots. Just work your offense around and take your best, highest percentage shot.
It's been such a great year for both teams. I know Catholic, they started the year out. They went down to Florida in their tournament and ended up winning the Tampa tournament down there. And came back, had a good showing in the Holiday Classic as Mary Martin Hampton on the board. And timeout, Coach Tech. Yeah, he's taking a full timeout. Douglas, on the season, they have been solid. I mean, when you look up and down their whole schedule there, Julie, it's pretty impressive.
I think they had some games against they added a late game against Sacred Heart, and they had Sacred Heart on the ropes, and then they also added another game with Cooper. So they had them down, but they just couldn't pull off the victories on both of those games. But, they played both of those top-tier teams, the top 5 teams, very solid.
Yeah, when you're playing those kind of teams, like Sacred Heart's probably the best team in the state, right?
Yes, and you have the number 1 player in the state, Zakiah Johnson.
Yeah, she's just, a freshman, right? Is she a freshman?
I think she's a sophomore this year.
Okay, she was a freshman last year.
Yeah. But anyway, Zakiah Johnson, she has multiple high D1 offers, so she can basically pick wherever she wants to go to school. So, great job by Zakiah, and she's also nationally ranked as well. So that's always good when you have players from the state of Kentucky who represent and that can do big things at the next level.
Yeah.
Looks like KT's going to get another foul here. That's going to be her 3rd personal. Yeah. Excellent job by Kate Baker being able to maneuver around the press.
Yeah, I want to thank everybody for tuning in here today to this one. Douglas has it was Catholic got it down to 2 to start this second half. They went on an 8-0 run. And then it's been all Douglas since then. 50-34. That free throw good. 51-34 the score. 5:51 left to go in this ball game. KT kicks it out to Hampton. Hampton's 3. No good. KT underneath. Battle for it. Body's hitting
it's like
the floor.
A jump ball. And then right around the ball, always you got Mary Martin.
Yeah.
She is tough.
Tough as nails.
She is.
51-34, Douglas will have the basketball. Broncos. Hampton comes up with a steal again. I think she dribbled that off the girl's back.
She did.
Come back over to KT off the assist from Hampton for the bucket.
Don't count Lexington Catholic out there chipping away.
51-36 to score.
Walk.
Traveling, yeah.
Seemed like her thoughts were ahead of her the ball there.
Well, they took on the challenge to climb Mount Everest here in this fourth quarter.
Still a lot of clock left.
Yeah, still a lot of climbing, but 51-36 our score right now. 15-point lead. Hampton will take a 3. No good. Underneath, and Truitt works hard.
Truitt with a big rebound putback.
51-38. A 13-point lead. Best friend right now for Douglas is that clock, and that's why they're dribbling it back out. Brett's down on the floor.
Looks like he's going to call a jump ball.
Catholic fans hollering walk over there. But a jump ball call. It will be Catholic's basketball.
Looks like you got Hampton coming back in the game.
A bucket here could be big for the Knights.
It is.
Because if you get it here, then you get it down to 11. If you hit a 3, you get it down to 10. What did it get up to, 19?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
KT going straight down the middle. Just could not hit. And foul called against Catholic.
Looks like number 3, Sydney Elbert.
That's number 4 for Elbert.
So now you have Elbert with 4, Mary Martin Hampton with 4. Sledge with 4 for Douglas.
Free throw good.
4:16 left.
Second free throw by Sledge. No good. Ball out of bounds. Is that Douglas basketball, right?
It is. Got Brett's checking back in for Hampton.
Christian going to inbound here for Douglas.
I'm sorry, Kennedy.
Foul on Lucy Nash. That's going to be
her.
4, right? Is that 3 or 4?
I think 3.
Yep, 3. You're right on top of it. Oh, I see what column you're looking at now there.
Yeah. It's blinking up there. Right up on the score column. Nia Rhodes knocks down a free throw.
She got 10 in the ball game.
Yeah, she's been kind of quiet in the fourth quarter.
Make that 11 for her. The score 54-38. Douglas leading Lexington Catholic. 4:06 left to go. Hampton thinking. Got the screen there by Kennedy. Takes the 3, no good.
KT with the putback.
She's had a few of those so far
She
in
has.
the second.
Douglas failed to block out.
And her points are adding up now, too.
19.
19 for Truitt. We said, didn't we say that she would have to get 30 for Catholic to win tonight?
She's on her way.
11 away.
Still a lot of clock left with 3:53 left to go.
All right, so again, we're here in the 11th Region Girls Championship. I want to give a shout out to Roberts Insurance for all their love and support here on the network. Whitaker Bank, Uniquely Kentucky, appreciate them. And Rafferty's over there in Hamburg. Always good food over there at Rafferty's. And again, everybody knows my favorite, which is the potato soup. I could eat that in the summertime. It's so good. I'm just saying.
I don't blame you. I love potato soup. Love me some Rafferty's potato soup.
You know how everybody says, like, when you get sick, you should eat Campbell's soup.
Yeah, no, I don't eat anything out of a can like that.
No, you don't eat that?
Heck no.
Well,
it's got to be homemade.
In our family, that's what it's always been. You
Yeah.
get you some Campbell's soup. So I told everybody in my family, if I ever get sick, just get me an IV of that Rafferty's potato soup. I don't know how it'll come through, but it's good.
Oh.
Elbert with a big shot. She got the soup in a sandwich from Rafferty's.
Speaking of.
She just didn't get my potato soup.
No potato soup for you. With a side of the brookie. I told you mine is the brookie there.
Yeah.
Yes.
They got good potato skins, too. I'm all about the potatoes. 54-42, another turnover,
my gosh.
and Catholic answers.
Catholic is making a run. That is 2 quick baskets in a row, capitalized off turnovers.
54-44 the score, 10-point ball game, and a foul going to get called on Bretz.
Her 4th.
Bretz upset with the official on the call.
Catholic making a run. they keep chipping away and chipping away.
I'm looking up there at the foul trouble, though. You got 4 on her, 4 on Kennedy. Either one of those would be a big, big hurt for Catholic. And then you got 3 apiece for a couple more of them there. Is that Hampton? Has she got 3? Is that Hampton's 3?
She's got 4.
She got 4.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, you don't want that. 55-44. Back the other way, Christian. No good. Follow up and taking away Kennedy.
Looks like Darrington got a nice rebound, but she brought the ball down where the guards can get it.
Truitt's taking a 3. It's no good. Rebound Douglas. Christian down, and then Lucy Nash, I think, just fouled out.
She's got 4. Hey, I was wrong on that, William. I'm sorry. 24 Hampton, she does have 3.
Okay.
And it's Kennedy that has 4.
Right.
I was reading the wrong column up at the top there.
Yeah, it's hard for me to see too. You got the nice glasses on, but I like where I stare at the computer so daggone much. It's hard for me to see that stuff.
And again, Douglas has to hit free throws.
I wonder if anybody's watching out there is one of those eye doctors to get me some prescription eyeglasses.
Hey, I got some of these. I don't know. The older you get, they're called transitions, where you can see things far away. You can see a computer, then also reading close up. So it's the triple lenses there.
I'm a big baseball fan as Hampton hits the floater. So if I go glasses, I'm going all Harry Carey glasses.
Oh, no.
Yes, ma'am.
No, sir.
56-46. Kings going Run DMC glasses. Daryl Mack.
Not sure who this is going to be on.
It's going to be out of bounds or a foul. It's going to be a foul.
They're going to give that to Mary Martin Hampton with 4 fouls.
Goodness. 56-46. Make that 57-46. 2:41 left to go in this one. Douglas appears to be on their way. Catholic's going to need another run.
Big free throws by Kate Baker.
58-46, 12-point lead. Hampton kicks over to Nash. Nash gets it outside to Kennedy. Kennedy goes inside.
Tough shot.
And it went down and came right back out.
Oh, that
should have been a lot.
She got away with that.
Christian got away with it again. Misses the shot.
That was pretty obvious over here, William.
Well, look at the Catholic fans over there. They all doing patty cake, Baker's man, throwing it in the pan.
Gosh. You know, that's one thing about Jamira Christian is she's got to learn how to manage the clock and be able to slow it down, not get in a hurry, be able to rotate the ball to the other side. And she's just kind of playing a little helter-skelter right now. She did get away with that. That was obviously a walk.
It's a sea of blue in here and a sea of orange and green. It's Douglas and Lexington Catholic going toe-to-toe. There's Lucy Nash picked up her 5th foul of the ball game. So Catholic's got a second to get somebody else in.
Looks like Josie Cox is going to check in. We haven't seen her tonight.
Katie Pippin over there, who's a former Tates Creek standout and EKU star as well, was writing on the board over there telling her team what to do.
Oh, absolutely. They have a stellar coaching staff with Brooke Todd, who played at Moorhead, who also played for Dunbar. So you got Tates Creek, Dunbar.
Yep.
So you got a lot of up-and-coming new coaches coming in. And then you got the likes of Coach Tech over here and his coaching staff just doing a phenomenal job of what they do to get kids to get the.
I hear you. Kennedy underneath, no good.
Sorry. Anyway, they get the best out of their kids.
Julie Muntz
done
lost her
here.
voice over here. Underneath,
Victory
count
Sledge.
the bucket. Sledge.
With the and one.
61-46.
Looks like
another foul out. Kennedy's done.
I tell you what, I just want to talk a quick minute about Kennedy. So I really like her game. You know, even though she's fouled out, she's had a phenomenal tournament appearance.
Yep.
She just does the little things right that, you know, he picks up the rebound. She has a nice mid-range jump shot, and she just really, really good player overall.
62-46 the score, 62-46, 2:01 left to go in the ball game. Victory Sledge with 5 in the game. Under 2 minutes. Catholic's got to get some shots up. That three no good. Rebound underneath Brett's, and Brett's going to be fouled.
What a great rebound by Brett as she positioned her body to be able to get the rebound over the 6'2" Darrington.
Is that 4 on Darrington?
That is 4 on Darrington.
Brett's free throw, no good. 62-46 Douglas, 1:50 on the clock. This free throw is good.
Looks like number 20 for the Knights is going to check into the ball game, which is Brooke Russell that we've seen for the first time tonight.
Brooke Russell in the last meeting, she had 5 points on Douglas. Truitt comes up with a steal. KT kicks it out. Here's Hampton for a three. It's no good. Catholic just not hitting the threes tonight. Back the other way, and
Kate Baker with the layup.
Kate Baker, the playmaker.
Kate Baker, the playmaker.
64-47. Truitt.
And a reach-in foul by Christian. That's going to be her 4th. They'll make that 3.
Truitt's got 21 in the ball game, trying to add to her total. .22 for KT. This is her 6th consecutive game, I believe, with 20 plus.
Well, I'll tell you what, William, I really like Truitt's game overall. She just does a great job for the Knights, and she's got 23 points.
64-49. 1:21 left. Douglas trying to punch their ticket to the Rupp Arena.
Good steal by Bretz.
Bretz has it, lost it out of bounds. Trying to tell the official she was pushed. .107 left to go. Douglas going to go on to Rupp Arena. I think it's safe to call it now, under a minute. And they'll represent the 11th region.
Oh.
And Hampton comes out and really pushes. That could have been a flagrant.
That was
there.
a WWE kind of move. It's like, wow.
She looked like one of the Bella twins coming over there getting ready to fight.
But great game by Mary Martin. She just does a great job. But it's unfortunate that she fouled out. But, you know, anyway, you said that she's a soccer athlete as well.
Oh, phenomenal. Phenomenal soccer athlete. That's going to wrap up her athletic career at Lexington Catholic, though. I don't think she plays any spring sports. It's certainly been great to watch her the last several years over at Catholic.
We got McCarthy that just checked in. Zara McCarthy. Looks like number 5. Mary Hall.
Mary Hall, yeah. She's one of the up-and-coming ones for Lexington Catholic.
And we got 32 for Lexington Catholic checking in. Yeah. Don't have a name with her number. And number 14. Actually, make that 15, Josie Cox. No, that's 14. Audrey Haynes.
Yeah.
And we got another one checking in. Looks like number 20, Brooke Russell. So great job for the Lexington Catholic Lady Knights and their seniors that made a good run with a tremendous upset against Franklin County. Sorry,
right.
to get here. And it just seems like they just didn't have enough gas in the tank to be able to pull it off.
Yeah, that's Sackley that came into the ball game too for a Catholic, the one that we didn't have the number on.
Okay. I'm doing my best to read all the names, and because they are just as deserving as the top 5.
Here we go, 66-49.
Looks like Bennett's going to get the call for the foul.
Russell going to the line. It has been a
in
great
the scoring
year for
column.
him. Though in the season, 19-11 overall is what their final record will be.
Looks like Brooke Russell got into the scoring column with 2 points.
(66-51). Very
good defense.
Yeah, I was going to say.
By Brooke. Said it's a 10 count, so good job by the Lady Knights, forcing the pressure. Got
10 seconds.
10 seconds, I was just going to say that. History in the making for Frederick Douglass Lady Broncos as their first ever trip to Rupp Arena.
Monday night, you'll have the boys trying to do the same thing against Catholic. And that's it.
Lady Broncos going to state. Congratulations to Coach DJ Moberly with their first ever trip to the girls' Sweet 16. So once they get there, they'll have to play the winner from the 13th region. Not sure what day it is or what time, but we will find that out.
Yeah, that's coming up on us quick. We're going to set up on Tuesday, and Wednesday we start playing. Coming up quick.
We'll just hope everybody has power back by then.
Well,
I know a lot of Lexington people, they're still under a state of emergency in Lexington.
They've got power at Rupp. They have those big generators, so they're good there.
Yeah, I saw something where next door to it where the Hyatt, part of their roof ripped off.
Is that right?
They did. Yeah, it was.
We got at my house, we got one of those metal roofs, right?
Yeah.
And everybody else, their shingles were torn off and thrown in our yard and everything, but our metal roof actually made it through it.
Wow.
Isn't that cool?
That is.
Yeah, everybody in our neighborhood that had roof damage of some sort or another.
Hey, just thinking now as the player of the game.
Yeah.
Looks like we're going to give that to Darrington, Ayanna Darrington from Frederick Douglass, who had a great game.
She had a big game tonight.
They've already erased all of our scores there, but it was close to, 28 points?
I think she had 28, yeah.
And we're going to find out the official once they get the stats up to us. It's going to take them a minute to get the stat lines up to us, the updated stats.
Yeah, I believe she had 28. We're going to let we're gonna do some of the post game stuff like the trophy celebration and stuff like that, but we'll get ready for Monday night's game. But Julie, it's been awesome having you here, and appreciate all you do.
I've had tons of fun, and I just really appreciate you being able to let me come get some warm up for the state tournament. So it's always exciting.
Yep, we love having you every year, that's for sure.
And I appreciate what you all do for our high school sports and all the coverage that you do. With you got the best of the King of Stream. Thank you.
Thank
Got
you.
the official stats
All
here.
All right, yeah, thank you.
Looks like Darrington, it was 29 points and, 15 total rebounds. No, 27 points and 29 rebounds. Am I reading that right?
Say what? She had 29 rebounds in the game?
That's what it says. That's what the official EKU WL stats just handed us. 27 points, 29 rebounds. What a workhorse.
What?
I was like, I had to read that like 3 times. I was like, what is going on? Like, wow. 14 offensive rebounds and 15 defensive rebounds.
Well, this one game just got her MVP, I can tell you that.
So definitely she gets the UK Healthcare Orthopedic Surgery and Sports Medicine Player of the Game,
Dude,
Ayanna Darrington.
She had a rebound every minute of the game she played.
I think she did that on purpose and missed a few of her shots and got like 2 or 3 rebounds. And anyway.
Amazing. Amazing.
Looks
got
like
the all-tournament team or something like that going on.
Yeah.
Now.
The 11th Region All-Tournament team. Kennedy's had herself a great tournament run.
Yes, she has.
It's just unfortunate that this is the end of her career here in high school, but not at the next level.
Kennedy's an outstanding first baseman for Lexington Catholic. I mentioned that in the last broadcast, but she may have a career in softball coming up at the next level.
And I just saw where they gave Truitt the all-tournament team. I cannot wait to watch her at the next level with UK soccer. Yeah. So one of my tournament favorites, Truitt, is I just love her game. I love all that she puts in and all of her effort.
Yeah.
Got Jamira Christian, Kate Baker for Douglas, and Nia Rhodes.
And your MVP, no surprise about that. It's going to be Darrington.
And from Trevor Douglas and the tournament MVP, Ayanna Darrington.
Again, 27 points, 29 rebounds. What a game. And again, only a sophomore.
Hard to believe, just a sophomore. If you're that university down the street, you better be on that quick.
You know, that just says a lot about our Kentucky female athletes is, you know, they have a lot of opportunities to move on to the next level, and just really impressed of, you know, how hard they all work, you know, all of the different sports that they play on top of that, and also maintaining good grade point averages on top of that.
Yeah.
We got a little free show by one of the Carter girls from Madison Central.
She's excited about the trophy, ain't she?
Yes. Congratulations to the runner-ups, the Lexington Catholic Lady Knights.
Absolutely. Big season for them. Great seniors on that team.
They're going to go out 19-11. And again, I can't say enough great things about Coach Tech and how hard his team works. I just really love their heart.
Yeah. I know Natalie Novosel watching back at home tonight.
Oh, yeah.
And Natalie was a standout there, of course, went
Absolutely.
on to play pro basketball and all that. But Notre Dame, too, I believe. But,
yeah.
I know she's super proud of these girls, too.
And the tournament champs, the Lady Broncos.
Lady Broncos.
Lady Broncos got it done here today. And they will head to Rupp Arena, Julie.
Yes. And just to think, too, that they have one senior on the team.
Yeah, they're going to be – they're the Franklin County. I mean, they're going to be the next Franklin County, right? Think about it.
Good possibility.
I don't know who's going to stop Darrington in the next couple of years. And she put up Oscar numbers on rebounds today.
She did.
Amazing.
But also great team effort by the Lady Broncos, and you got great shooting, great rebounding. And again, this is the 6th year in existence for Frederick Douglass, and I just can't say enough great things about Frederick Douglass and how hard they work and all the time that they put in, all the times in the weight room, you know, playing. And that's what I like about what Coach Moberly does is he schedules those tough teams. You know, that you had Sacred Heart that came in, you got Cooper that came in, you got all the top tier teams that play. So I've always heard if you're going to be the best, you got to play the best.
Absolutely. I said it. Took me all game to say it, but I said it. Absolutely.
Well, you can get your 1 or 2 in there. It's fine.
All right, Julie, any final thoughts before we head out?
No, I'm just really excited to watch this young ball club play and see how that turns out because Frederick Douglass does have a chance to show out at the next level at the tournament. So I'm just kind of looking forward to seeing them play and have well represented from the 11th region.
Mm-hmm. All right, so can't wait. We'll see them at Rupp Arena next week. For Julie Montz, this is William Warfield, the King of Stream, saying until next week at Rupp Arena.
Can't wait. I'm there.
All right.
Let's do it.
Thanks, everybody, for tuning in.